Welcome back to my channel, Drunk Crafts with Paige. I am Paige, and this week I am drinking hot cocoa, but instead of making it with water or milk, I made it with the Red Velvet Baileys. So it is awfully strong, but also it makes me feel awfully festive, so takes some getting used to. I have talked about before how we were renovating our basement and how we wanted to turn this space into a little bit more of a creative area for me. So we are at about 90% right now, and I thought it would be fun to kind of change up our filming setup. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. We are also at the part of the year where I start working on a lot of Christmas presents. So hopefully you guys enjoy that too, because we're going to be working on a gift this week. I will not mention who it is supposed to be for in case of spoilers and in case this person is watching the video, but if you guys are interested in seeing what we're making this week, please stick around. In a previous video, we made some necklaces, and I purchased a kit that had 4 different kinds of pendants as well as the cords to make necklaces. All included. I thought this was a really fun kit. And we used paint skins from previous paintings as well as dried and pressed flowers. Now, one flower that we weren't able to use that is my absolute favorite, which is, I don't know, maybe cliche, but is roses. And I have a bunch of tiny roses that I would like to crush up and put into our resin. But first, I figured we could add some flourish to our pendants. So we're gonna take some gold paint and we're gonna decorate them first. Here are our 4 pendants. We have a burnt orangish color, one that is practically white, a very dark brown, and one that is black. And we are going to be using this Sargent Art liquid metals acrylic paint. It is a beautiful, beautiful metallic color that shows up really vibrantly. And I thought it would be cool if for these 2 light ones, we paint the outer edge and then this little rim right here. And for these darker ones, we're gonna be painting this inner circle part where the resin's gonna go. Our pendants are all painted up and totally dry, and I actually kind of struggled using the gold acrylic paint. You could see like my brush strokes in the gold. So I did end up buying like a gold gilding pen, and this black pendant and this kind of whitish one I ended up going over the acrylic gold with the gilding pen. So these 2 are kind of a different shade of gold, but I wanted to leave these other 2 just to test out what I end up liking better. So we have our resin mixed up, and this is not a lot of resin. The last time we made pendants, we used barely anything at all. And I have my rose over here, so we're gonna try to crush up some pieces and put it into our resin. And I also have some kind of, they're fake gold flakes. I don't have any of the metallic, like foiling gold foil to put in. So this is actually just some dried acrylic shavings that, I don't know, I thought maybe we would throw into these 2 that don't have the gold in the background. So we're gonna go ahead and try to scoop some of this resin on into our pendants. And I'm just using this toothpick here to get the resin as close as I can to the edge, still kind of staying within the beveled area. And then I'm also using it to kind of scooch around our flower pieces. And now I'm gonna add these little like shavings into here. See how this turns out. So I hit it very gently with the heat gun just to try to get any air bubbles, and I can still try to pop any that I do see with a toothpick. But I think for the most part, all of these two have a fair amount of both the gold flecks and the rose pieces. I really love the way that they're turning out. And these two just have a decent amount of the rose pieces in there. And I think those also look really cool, having the gold in the background. So I am excited to let these cure, and we're gonna take a look at them out in the natural light when they're all done. We may be reaching the time of the year where I can no longer do the outro outside, but we are outside to take an up-close look at how all of our necklaces turned out. The combination of the metallics and the resin kind of makes it hard to see, but we'll go up close. These are the ones that we painted the inside. The one on the left is the acrylic paint, while the right one was done with the gilding pen. So you can see the two different shades of gold. And then here are the two that have the little gold flecks in them. And again, the one on the left is the acrylic paint, while the one on the right was the pen. And I love how all of these turned out. I don't think I have a preference of what shade of gold, or if they have the flecks in them or not. I do think this one, however, is my favorite, but all of these different styles and the different shades of gold turned out so cool. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, feel free to leave a nice thumbs up or subscribe to the channel. My links for my Instagram and my Facebook page are always in the description box below if you are interested in checking those out, as well as my PayPal page if you would like to contribute to the channel. I'll see you guys all for the next video.